Hello everyone, welcome to another Scan-to-CAD Pro video, where today I'm going to show you guys a tool known as the Auto Sketch tool, which really helps speed up the process of creating more complex sketches by automatically fitting them into the mesh outline. So I've got this part loaded up and I want to start modeling it by creating this flange design on the end of the pipe. So to do that, I'll start off with a mesh sketch. So I'll grab the base plane as this one using a control click. And I'll offset this in slightly so that I can get a nice complete profile of the outer and internal geometries as shown here. I'm going to click confirm to create that. And now I'm going to go ahead and use the Auto Sketch tool to really speed up the process that I would normally have to do to create each of these items one by one using some of these options here. So with the Auto Sketch tool, I have a few different parameters I can adjust. Max deviation is basically how close I want the calculated fitted values to be to the original profile. So I'll set that to 0.25 millimeters. Segmentation level, if you want a higher number of smaller features like lines and entities, you can increase that. If you want to reduce that number, you can make that lower. So the other two options here also include sharpen corners and applying a tangent threshold on certain line segments. So I'm going to hit apply with these values on. And this shows me a preview of what sort of entities it's going to generate based on what it's detected. So if I don't like the results, I can at any point just change these values here, right? So let's make that smaller, take off the tangent threshold, apply, and now we get a slightly different result. So you can see with the higher segmentation level, I do get smaller chunks that create the overall sketch. So I'm going to change that back to, let's say, about 30. Hit apply. That looks okay. So now I'm going to click OK to confirm that. And if you take a look, it's created all of these entities right away for us. Now, one caveat is that it's not going to automatically apply constraints or dimensions. So if you did want to constrain it in those sort of different ways, you would have to still apply your smart dimensions and your constraints appropriately. But the creation of all of these different entities, the lines and arcs and circles, has really all been done automatically with the click of a button. So that's the process that really makes this tool such a simple yet effective tool for sketching. So let's say I've got this completed. I'm going to just hit accept sketch now. And since I have this sketch already complete, I can then go right into my extrusion, for example, extrude that out, hold control click to extrude directly to that thickness value. And there we go. So I think this helped to highlight really the benefit of taking advantage of the Auto Sketch tool to speed up your design workflows.